Wow, this is a bombshell. Ex-President Olusegun Obasanjo actually dropped a bombshell. You know, Obasanjo has actually been very quiet about the insecurity and the security situation in the country lately, and everyone is expecting him to speak up and, do something about it. But he has not spoken up. I don't know. He's not running for anything. He does not have an ambition to run for anything. But I wonder why he's not saying the truth and why he's not speaking up to this government to take up their responsibilities that they swore to the people of Nigeria. But of course, right here, he has actually dropped a bombshell. Remember that the college students were actually freed. About 27 of them or 29 of them were actually freed by the Boko Haram sect after about 60 something days or so, 70 something days. It is really heartbreaking that those college students have to be right there for such a time. And even up till now, some of our Chibok girls are still yet to be found. And not all the college students were released because some have been killed. Even the Greenfield University students are still right there and all of that. A lot has been happening lately, and there's been so much kidnapping, even some that are not being told to the public. I'm very sure you know about that. But good that Obasanjo actually spoke up right here, and you'll be shocked to what he said and what he made a revelation about, that so many Nigerians do not even know that this was the real thing that happened about the college students that were released yesterday. Anyway, guys, we'll get into the details of all of this, but please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, what are you waiting for? Please ensure you hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, guys, without further ado, this is right here that former President Olusegun Obasanjo has claimed President Muhammadu Buhari and his predecessor, Goodluck Jonathan, paid ransoms to kidnappers. Obasanjo made a bombshell statement when he received members of Thief Professional Group at the Olusegun Obasanjo's Presidential Library in Abeokuta, Ogun State on Wednesday. Obasanjo said not just the Buhari administration, but that of former President Goodluck Jonathan negotiated with kidnappers. Government has always paid ransom. Not only this government, even during Jonathan's administration, they paid ransom, but they denied it, he said. Obasanjo urged the government to develop a means to deal with kidnappers and bandits instead of pampering them with ransom payment. Some people are still reaching out and hoping that lives can still be saved, but a situation whereby anybody thinks paying ransom is the way out, that person is a folly, or that person is folly. He is a folly. This is because when you pay ransom, you encourage. But if you are not going to pay ransom, you must have the means to deal heavily with it. You must have the stick to deal with it, he said. Rumors of ransom payments had emerged in several negotiations between the Buhari administration and Boko Haram terrorists. There were also speculations of ransom payments in negotiations between state governments and terrorists. The Buhari government was said to have paid ransom to secure the release of both the Chibok and Dapchi schoolgirls. The Chibok schoolgirls were kidnapped on 14th of April 2014 during Jonathan's era. But 4 years later, Buhari had his own dose of kidnapping when the Dapchi girls were captured in February 2018 in Yobe State. Less than a month after the girls were released, with one of them, Lee Sharibu, held back. Ransom was suspected, but the Buhari administration vehemently denied it. A UN report in August 2018 also disclosed large ransom payment of ISWAP, but Information Minister denied it. He said what government paid was a promise for ceasefire, with more kidnapping targeting students in Zamfara, Katsina, Kaduna, and Niger State. President Buhari in February publicly denounced ransom. Instead, he urged states and security agencies to be more proactive in preventing abductions. He warned state governors on the dangers of rewarding armed bandits, stating that such policies can be disastrous. State government must review their policy of rewarding bandits with money and vehicles. Such a policy has the potential to backfire with disastrous consequences, Buhari said. State and local government must also play their part by being proactive in improving security in and around schools. Let bandits, kidnappers, and terrorists not entertain any illusions that they are more powerful than the government. They shouldn't mistake our restraint for the humanitarian goal of protecting innocent lives as a weakness or a sign of fear or irresolution, he said. The Kaduna governor, El-Rufai, agreed with the president as he has vowed not to pay a dime to terrorists holding people to hostage. He has advocated a policy of annihilating the terrorists, saying the only thing they deserve is death. And obviously, Obasanjo on Wednesday suggested a carrot and stick approach in dealing with insecurity and terrorism, although he did not elaborate. According to reports, Obasanjo was instrumental in the release of the 27 students abducted from the Federal College of Forestry Machinization, Afaka, Kaduna State. Whoa, this is getting more interesting. Obasanjo is also one person that is, not directly straightforward, but I was thinking at this point that he should be very straightforward with whatever decision he's making, whether in government or even his personal. But obviously, he seemed to still be political about so many issues. Right here, instead of him to face the challenge ahead that we have already about the Buhari's administration, he is pointing out to the fact on which government had paid ransom before and why the Buhari's administration is still paying ransom and so on and so forth. Let us face the what is on ground. Let us hold the bull by the horn. Yes, obviously, this administration, the level of kidnapping is on the rise and is increasing. There is no day that passes where we don't get reports of people that are kidnapped one way or the other, whether students or individuals traveling and different things. But it is better this government fights insecurity, seriously. And they have to put this security outfit in place. They need equipment, they need weapons to fight Boko Haram. And we need truthful people to fight, not people who will sell out our Nigerian soldiers in the name of them going to fight Boko Haram, because we hear on a daily basis the numbers of soldiers that have been killed and so on and so forth. How many are the Boko Haram and how many are the Nigerian army? Let us look at it from that angle. Before they grow to become a serious army, let us destroy them. Why is the Nigerian government so slow to attend to these things? These guys are growing. They are requesting for what they will use to attack Nigerians. And you are giving it to them believing that things will get better. You keep paying ransom believing that these guys will stop. They will not stop. You are only using that to motivate them to do more. So let the government wake up and do what is right. So that is it, dear people. Thank you so much for listening. Please drop your comments and also give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.